Hey guys, welcome to AirgunWebTV. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Ben. Today we're getting this guy out, the GAMO PT-85 CO2 pistol. Blowback, metal slide, nice, actually very good sized grip right there. I've got big hands, and this thing it fits, which is kind of cool because a lot of CO2 pistols are a little bit on the small side. Since it's blowback driven, it's got a pretty decent trigger. And all around, just a cool little pistol. Got a dropout stick style magazine like this with two 8-shot revolving sort of cylinders on either end. And this does run pellets, so that's pretty cool. So there you have it. That's kind of the rundown on the P85 blowback right there from GAMO. But of course, you want to see how it shoots. So let's get out the chronograph. We'll do that. We'll put a target out at about 10 meters and we'll shoot that with a couple of different pellets. So stay tuned because we're going to check out the GAMO P85 right here, give you guys a good idea of what this thing's all about. All right, so here's a closer look here at the P85. Let's go ahead and get some CO2 in it. Now, I really do like the grip and I like the quality of the plastic. This is easy to both take off and get back on once you're done loading. So the CO2 just goes right in the back there like this. And then you give this thing a couple of twists. And this is another thing I really like. You don't have to find a tool to get the CO2 tightened down in there. It's just right there, kind of built in, and it just clicks up. You can grab it very easy. A lot of CO2 pistols, every time you're loading CO2, you're also hunting for an Allen key. So here this is included, and watch this. Look at that, tightened down. Didn't leak out a single speck of CO2. It really seals down really nice. So quality here, I can say, is definitely on the higher end as far as CO2 pistols go. It's got a good weight to it. It's, as I said there, it's metal construction here on the slide. And let's take one more look at the trigger here. So here's the first stage, and it's got a kind of a click. There's the first stage. Then the second stage is actually really light. Look at that. Really nice. So while this CO2 is fresh, let's go ahead and load this mag up with some RWS hobbies. Right over there, there's my chronograph. We're going to step over there and shoot this guy over the chronograph, see what it's getting on a fresh CO2 with the lightest lead pellets that I've got. Those are the RWS hobbies. Let's see. So we'll quickly go through just loading the mag. It shows you right here actually the direction that the pellets go in, so that's pretty foolproof. But one thing you do want to make sure that you do is that you get it pushed in all the way so that there's no pellet hanging out of the back of that little cylinder there. And then the next thing you want to do is you also want to make sure that you rotate this in a clockwise direction, because the clicks on the back of it are shaped so that they will roll nice and easy when you load it, when you spin it in that clockwise direction like that. But if you try to spin it the other direction, anti-clockwise, it's going to maybe not break the first time that you do that, but certainly it would not be recommended to do that over and over and over again, because eventually it will probably break the little clicks or the little detents on the back of this. So just spin it clockwise. And there you have it, 8 shots in that side right there. So we're going to fire these over the chronograph now. Okay, these are the RWS Hobby, and they are exactly 7 grains even. 439. 49. 18. 29. 23. 4. Oh, and that was out. All right, so it seems like it's gonna settle in right around 400 feet a second once that first little real high point to the CO2 came off there. Okay, so first up here on the accuracy are the JSBs. We'll shoot those, then we'll flip it around and do the RWS hobbies. All right, so this right here, this is what I got with the JSB, and this right here, this is what I got with the RWS Hobbies. So really not much of a difference there in accuracy on the groups. I'm not going to say that this is the best showing for how this pistol could really do, because I'm shooting this offhand. I don't shoot pistols every day. Rifles are kind of more my thing. But this is definitely a kick-ass pistol to shoot. And that sort of results as far as being able to just plink and get good trigger time, good practice with what is a very nice CO2 blowback pistol. Again, shooting pellets, pretty cool. So there you have it, guys. There's some Chrony numbers. There's some 10-meter accuracy for you on the GAMO PT-85 blowback CO2 pistol. One other thing, kind of nifty. I don't know, maybe it's nifty. To me, it's nifty. Check this out right here. Made in Japan. Interesting. Most CO2 pistols, guns, that sort of stuff is all made in China. China. So if you don't want a Chinese pistol, if you want to get a CO2 gun and you want something that's not Chinese made, I don't know if Japanese made is a super awesome alternative, but I'm throwing it out there because right there, guys, we've got a not a Chinese made CO2 pistol, and really, in my opinion, this seems like maybe just a little bit of a step up in quality. Pretty dang nice. So there you have it, GAMO P85 blowback, very cool little CO2 pistol. I'm outdoors having a whole lot of fun with my air guns. I hope that you guys are too, and I'll see you in the next video.